Hey Gemini, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini, and as always, a general read. So let me point this out, Gemini. We're starting immediately. Codependency, let go, control issues, deception. This is about the self. We immediately, during meditation, I got this energy of a stuck energy. So this is about, this reading is going to be about flow, understanding flow, and what makes you happy. Right? And so there's a lot of things that need to be released. I feel you're learning this lesson. This is a space where you're enjoying your time alone. I'm going to pull some soul growth only because I feel it strongly, especially that this codependency energy came out. So let's see what we've got here for you, Gemini. What guidance for Gemini? But this reading is going to be about getting into the flow and what makes you happy. Gemini. So true love, reconciliation, unrequited love. We have romantic feelings and give your relationship a chance. So I feel two energies here. Obviously, this is why you have to know what makes you happy, because something obviously, an end to a relationship, there's a stuck energy here where there's an energy of the past, and there are things you have to realize that, okay, well, if you guys work things out, you know, you may feel this person is someone you can be with, but there were things in the relationship, unrequited situations in the relationship that led to this separation, and also in this time and space that you're focusing on your flow and happiness. Then you have give relationship a chance and romantic feelings. I feel this is about your present and future thinking, where your connections and who you really want is someone who's their willingness to work. And that's what's going to keep you emotionally invested, because there's a lack of emotional investment here, right? So there's two energies here in reference to that. It's a tough one to give readings like that. Let's see what else we've got here. Wow, these cards are just coming out. Empress energy, yeah. There's a lot of self-care. You're focusing on yourself, and you're also just regrouping, right? So Four of Cups, we're back to this energy of unrequited love, I feel. We've got Two of Cups, right? The opportunity of a new connection. We've got Leo energy here with strength. So this is about your resilience, but also your confidence. I feel Spirit is working through, there are lessons here. I feel lessons with this strength. I also feel Judgment card now that I'm seeing it in my mind. Here goes the deception. This is, to me, this is the stuck energy, and you're being asked to have a death, an ego, a transformation. So there's something within your perception that needs to change. And seeing things, not deceiving yourself, right? Where, you know, you're still trying to, that's why I feel it's a healing energy, because you're learning two things. You're learning what you don't want, but you're also learning about what your ideal relationship would look like. And that transformation needs to exist within yourself first, right? Where you're gaining your own confidence and knowing that knowing your value. You're learning your value is what I'm seeing, Gemini. Game on this Four of Cups. Whoa, the Four of Swords wants to show up. But again, this is what you're learning in your solitude, in your rest period. Whoa, perspective. All right, Spirit is speaking extremely fast here. So again, we talked about this is about your perception. You're changing a lot about your perception here of how you perceive what matters to you, right? And this is actually elevating your boundaries. And if it hasn't, it will continue to as you start to focus more on your value. Okay, more on this Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups? Yeah. What makes you happy? Remember, we're saying what makes you happy, Gemini. This next new connection is going to make you happy. And this is a choice. This is an energy shift. For me, it feels like an energy that you can attract back into your life, right? So in the bottom, we also have very soon. So true love can be yours very soon. So this is a lot about clearly decide what you want so it comes to now. It's a lot about your decisions. That's why I feel there's options here. Game more on your strength. Why the strength here? Knight of Pentacles. So it's a slow moving time here because there are things you're figuring out. More on the strength. King of Swords. Yep. Gaining clarity. And there goes that Nine of Swords in the world. There's a lot of things you want to change. And you need to give it patience and time. And I do feel an energy of impatience as well at times, because that's what the Leo would represent, right? When we kind of lose patience, but then these are lessons. So that's why I felt judgment. So overall, this feels like the judgment, right? Because judgment, we have the world here, and the world is after the judgment. And so what's happening here is you're getting some a lot of self-reflection here about yourself, and it comes with moments of sadness, moments of anger, lots of different energies here, moments of insecurities, moments, but it's something that has to come to conclusion and to an end. Let's get more on this world. That's why you have the transformation. Oh my God, the strength, and there goes your codependency. The devil, right? Because it's leading you to your Ace of Pentacles. And look at that, your subconscious, and there goes the judgment. You know how I told you guys I feel judgment here? There goes your judgment. So you're clearing away, and your subconscious is clearing a lot of this lesson. That's why there is a judgment here, but there's a lot that needs to be dealt with first in order to close this chapter, to have this new beginning, because it's here, but it's very subconscious. Wow, that's deep right there. Give me more on the Seven of Swords. Why deception? What's deceiving here? Yeah, the past energy. Five of Swords, the past, Six of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Your investment. I think not knowing, like this Page of Pentacles, everyone was breadcrumbing. This is an energy of your past people were breadcrumbing you. And there was, again, the unrequited love. You already know this version. So this change of yours is not to have this anymore. You don't want someone who's going to breadcrumb you anymore. Hear more of this death energy. This is to transform you into the Empress now. Get more of this death energy. Whoa. King of Cups, Five of Cups. Yep, deal with your emotions. There goes the devil again, and what you're working. So again, the Hierophant, the Guru in this deck. There's a lot of your belief system that's changing here. Your attachments to versions of yourself. This is why I say this feels like a present or future version of a relationship that is going to be the ideal you. And your self-worth here, because a lot of this transformation has to do with your emotions and your attachments to a certain version, maybe even the way you saw things, what you allowed, right? Certain, things that you allowed that you no longer will allow anymore in terms of how people invested. Remember, unrequited love, it's not enough. They didn't do enough. And it also has to come with some humble understanding. So you're just, clearly there's there's energies here within yourself that you're also learning here, Gemini. There's a lot about the self. Again, the focus is the flow and happiness. So you want to focus on your flow and your happiness and how to get there. And this takes time, and like I said, you're going to have experiences. That the flow is the emotions that's happening in that space, in that time and space. And who knows, it feels like for some of you this has been happening for some time. Some of you it could be weeks, and some of you it's a few months, but what's happening is you're learning emotional patterns here as well. I gotta get a spiritual journey deck here because it really feels very profound. Yeah, look at that. Karmic lessons. Soul incarnates into the human experience to resolve past life experiences, work through any painful lessons, and turn them into an opportunity for growth. That's what this is. You got to turn something into an opportunity for growth. What else? It's just a lesson. It feels like a lesson. What else, Spirit, for Gemini? That's why I feel the Judgment, because you're being called to, this is where you're contemplating and reviewing the subconscious. It's a pivotal point too, to a consciousness shift in yourself. Well, not all this. All right, what else for Gemini? Yeah, higher self. The higher self dismisses the ego. That's the Death. And the Strength, confirmed twice, right? You've got the, so the ego needs to be dismissed. And and demonstrates gratefulness, joy, and compassion from a place of love, of loving all that is. So definitely your higher self is moving you through this timeline. And then here, major life changes ahead. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion. So lots of opportunities here. Spirit is saying this is a lesson for an opportunity. Regardless of its shape, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And you guys know that's what my channel is about. This is why I always say, you know, this is about your soul's evolution. That's what Larisa Lili is. It is about the evolution of your soul. So let's see what the lessons, actually, no, let's pull some blockages here. What blockages for Gemini? Yeah, nurture healthy relationships. You're learning a lot. That's why you've got two energies here. A version of you that's going to be your past, where you allowed things that you probably shouldn't have, breadcrumbing, you name it. I just feel playing small, things that were just not really at Empress energy, you know, value. And then now you're at the fork in the road of like thinking you're present, like, okay, well, this is my ideal and this is what I would love for myself because this is who I'm becoming also, right? So let's see what else, what other lessons here. Lessons of Pluto, patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull. Attraction, intimacy is not possessive. That's probably a lot of this Leo energy here, right? It's power and control. That's what the card is, right? Patterns of control and power. You got power. So your ego's teaching you a lot. That's a lesson. You've got a lot of lessons of possessiveness, ways of your version of self. Even allowing others to be possessive of you, allowing others to the breadcrumb, the push and pull, and like give you a little bit and then have a way of manipulating your emotions and like playing with your feelings and it not being enough and still leaving you in a space of like again, the Four of Cups, right? Discontent and boredom, just not happy. It's not fulfilling. So what's the guidance for Gemini? Yep, trust your intuition. Time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. So clear message here, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you into the next message. Bye.